If you had the opportunity to manage a baseball team with a limited budget and then you were asked to pick between Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani to lead your team to the World Series, who would you pick? Don't be greedy and say both. Just pick one before your new team fires you before you even start working. But if you're not so sure who would make a better player for your team, then this comparison will definitely help. Truth be told, Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani will push any team forward anytime, any day on their own. If baseball was a promised land, be rest assured that either of these guys would take you there. Their numbers don't lie. Their impact in MLB is, for a lack of a better word, powerful. But because we're trying to help you choose one for your team, we're breaking down some of the interesting and sometimes shocking facts and stats. Okay, we'll start with some basic facts first. Aaron Judge is 6'7", weighing 283 pounds, which makes him an extremely large baseball player who can also pass for a power forward or a center in basketball. Ohtani, on the other hand, is 6'3" and weighs 203 pounds, another big baby though. But if you're into the one with more physical build, then you already have your man. But don't be too hasty with your choice yet. Physique does not entirely mean great. If not, Boban Marjanovic would have been able to beat Keanu Reeves in John Wick. Judge is one of the tallest players ever in baseball history, and we always love seeing photos of him standing side by side with Jose Altuve when the Yankees play the Astros. It's crazy to look at that disparity, and some have for long debated whether or not size of Aaron has done more harm than good for him. For example, biomechanics have said that players like Aaron are prone to injuries, but this is only in theory, and so far Aaron hasn't really been injured as much as is scientifically expected. He has had a few calf and oblique strains, fractured wrist that put him out for 2 months, a collapsed lung, and some soreness. Okay, maybe that does sound like a lot now that we've listed them out. But Shohei Ohtani has also suffered his fair share of injuries: back stiffness, stomach virus, UCL injury, and blister groin injury, and a few strains. But every athlete, big or small, suffers injuries, and for our guys, they have not stopped shining. Born April 26, 1991, Aaron Judge is an outfielder that swings and throws with his right hand so efficiently, but who has a diverse athletic background. In high school, Judge excelled in basketball, football, and baseball, and got a ton of recruits from colleges to play football, but like he said once, "I just fell in love with baseball at a young age. Just a game within a game, a little chess match between the pitcher and the hitter. Kinda just drew me in." But for the younger Ohtani, who was born July 5th, 1994, it's been mostly baseball for him from the get-go, except for the time he swam at some point in high school where he was a really fast swimmer, and his coach had commented that he would have made the Olympics. The one major diversity we can think of right now is that which gave him the nickname of Baseball Frankenstein, because he's a star with a diverse range of talents similar to great players. He's been said to have the skills of Max Scherzer, the strength of Bryce Harper, and the speed and agility of Trey Turner. Okay, we could say Showtime won Judge on this one, or maybe not so fast, because Judge's diverse athletic background had made it possible for him to have an assorted range of skills too. You might think of him as one who can just hit long home runs with so much power and velocity, but there's more to what this giant of a man packs. He's obviously a very athletic player, but he can jump too, which is reminiscent of his high school days as a basketball center, where he led the league in points per game with 18.2 points. Just check out this jump. Judge also has been a more efficient base stealer with even more infield single, but Ohtani is no doubt the faster runner. But before we got to see all these about their skills and abilities, they also had exceptional rookie years. After a stellar amateur career in Japan that saw teams such as the Red Sox, Texas Rangers, New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers lining up to get his signature, Ohtani signed with the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters in Japan, where he played from 2013 to 2017 before signing with Los Angeles Angels in the MLB. In 2018, he ended his rookie year with a batting average of .285, a .361 on-base percentage, 22 home runs, 61 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, and the American League Rookie of the Year while playing as a two-way player, the first of his kind. In the rookie season of Judge, he had done wonders also. Just the year previous of Ohtani's rookie reign, Judge had also won the American League Rookie of the Year and even got a special cheering section for his fans, which was called the Judge's Chambers. Ohtani may not have gotten his own chairs, but he had gotten his own baseball rule known as the Ohtani Rule, which allowed him to stay in the game as a designated hitter after pitching in the same match. Anyway, back to Judge. Other achievements he gathered included a Player's Choice Award for Outstanding AL Rookie, a Silver Slugger Award, and he finished second to Jose Altuve for the American League MVP Award. However, now it starts to get even more interesting. Aaron and Shohei have both been in their respective teams since they came into the MLB. In all those years, this is what Aaron Judge has shockingly done to the Yankees franchise record. Prior to Judge signing for the Yankees, Babe Ruth held the record for most runs in a season hit at home with 32. But Judge broke the record and registered 33 in his rookie year. In that same year, he registered the most runs as a rookie with 52, whereas the record was held at 29 by Joe DiMaggio. In 2022, Judge had 62 home runs in a season to move past Roger Maris' 61. Then he looked at another record held by Babe Ruth and decided to beat him again, besting the legend and Hall of Famer in most runs before the end of August with 42, which he held at 41 before. Nevertheless, he has also shared some records with Babe Ruth. They were both the second players to record 6 multiple home run games in the first 70 games of a season in the history of the franchise. Aaron Judge is the third player in franchise history to register 50-plus home runs in 2 seasons, and the first right-handed hitter in the history of the franchise with at least 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs, and 100 walks in a single season. Already a mouthful, but we can hear Ohtani's own franchise record yelling for our attention. Let's hear them now. Ohtani's the first Angels rookie to hit a third homer in 3 days, the first left-handed batter in the history of the franchise to make 40 home runs, whereas the record was last held at 39 by lefty Reggie Jackson. Showtime was also the second fastest Angels rookie to register 20 home runs, was also their first to make 40 home runs and 20 stolen bases in a season, and the first Angel since Peter Borges to hit 2 triples in consecutive plate appearances. But that's about it for his team's franchise record. His record-breaking specialty is mostly targeted at the American League, the media, and himself. He has won MVP, which he bagged in 2021, and in that same year, he won the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Award. His 2021 was even more decorated. He's bagged 2 American League Player of the Year awards, 4 American League Player of the Week, Silver Slugger Designated Hitter, Edgar Martinez Award, Player Choice Awards for Players of the Year, and for American League Outstanding Player. But wait a second, there's still more for the year 2021 for Ohtani, but we will leave it at that. But you should know that he has been named to the Times 100 list of most influential people, just saying. Other accolades he has received include 3 ESPY Awards, 2 Los Angeles Angels Player of the Year, Japan Series Champion, Pacific League MVP, 5-time NPB All-Star, and many more. As for Aaron Judge, his own records in MLB are endless as well. He's the fastest to reach 60 home runs. He has the most strikeouts by a rookie with 208 and the most walks also as a rookie with 127. He's been awarded the Fielding Bible Award, a home run derby champion, and has been part of the Home Run Club. He's the 10th player to hit 50-plus home runs in 2 seasons, and the second fastest player to hit 200 home runs in 671 games, just behind Ryan Howard. And that's it for their records. Now, in case you care about these things for your team's success, Judge wears the odd number of 99, while Ohtani wears 17. Judge speaks good English, while Ohtani, who knows both English and Spanish, chose to speak through an interpreter. Now that you know all of these, you can go ahead and set up your team. Good luck. If you enjoyed this video about who's better between Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. See you there.